Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Okay, so we have episode number 750 in the rearview mirror, and I guess eventually we'll move towards episode number 800, but we do have 50 episodes between here and there. Actually, is it 49? I think it's 49. So let's get going with what is new, because we do have a lot of new things, and some things have popped up in the meantime, so let's just do them in order. Okay, very quickly, they're doing cells in Monsterwood, and these are some really good ones. We have Zimyaya, we have Talika, we have Baron Trader, and we have Krugbo. All these individuals are very good, so anything that can help push you along to actually getting them is a good thing. Of course, the other opportunity might exist to get more of these cells, so, getting them for free is a very good thing. We'll talk about that other way in a minute or two. Okay, the big thing we have going right now is, of course, a race. This began yesterday. This is the Winter Meltdown Grand Prix, right? And this is our new fella right here. This is Dr. Mary Helson. Should I call him Mary? Maybe I will. I'll think about it. Anyway, he is a dark control individual. He uses stun, he uses poison, and he uses curse. Curse is very good. Apparently he has skills that can heal both allies and enemies. By the way, that second one, there's a reason for it. Because he can also do reverse healing, which is kind of devastating. He seems to have a lot of stuff, though. So as it says here, I guess it really depends upon the strategy you want to use for him. Reverse healing can be very, very useful. I've had many an enemy team have their own Yamada kill them just by putting reverse healing on them. Quite amazing. I wonder if they're ever going to make it so that the NPCs are aware of what reverse healing is. Because it's very comical that they don't. Anyway, he is the center of the race, and I see he's also an abomination and starts the race with himself being amused to freeze. Well, he could spread that around, couldn't he? I mean, that would be useful. All right, let's move on. We're, of course, going to get deeper into the race. Relics. They've done some very interesting things with this. The biggest of which we will cover, of course, but there have definitely been some changes in this. One of which I'm really having trouble seeing right now. They say that you're given the opportunity to equip your monsters with relics before battles. I haven't seen that. We're going to have to take a look at that and see if that pops up. Alright, and of course, this is what I was referring to when we were talking about Monsterwood, is that we have another monster cell sale. This, of course, is the 10s, which are very, very useful, very inexpensive. This one is starting a day late, but it seems to be going all the way to Saturday, which is a good thing, which means it's a little longer than usual. I guess 5 days is about what it usually is. It's just that it's unusual that it starts on a Tuesday. I don't know what the holiday week is doing for that, but that's what's going on with that. All right, so let's start checking out some of these things. Oh, and by the way, I will say right now, there is not going to be a normal episode on Thursday. Thursday in the U.S. is going to be the 4th of July. It's a holiday. I'm going to be out of state for the entire day. I'm not coming back until the next morning. What I will have the feeding video for Wormlad, who you can see will be out tomorrow. But I will have his video on Thursday, so you will have some Monster Legends there. But we're just not going to do an episode then. The next episode then, that being 752, will be on Saturday. It's holidays, and I'm going to be away, so that's just the way that is. Hopefully, we'll be able to get back to a good schedule next week, because this is kind of a chaotic week for me. All right, let's start talking about those things. In terms of the that, you can see I already cleaned that out because cells for those 4 individuals are a really good thing. I hope you were collecting them yesterday. All right, why don't we just go right into the race? Okay, we're doing pretty good to this. We got a good head start in this, actually. And you can see our little friend here is at the center. Let's just talk about him for a moment. All right, we've mentioned this before, but we'll mention it again. Whether or not your team gets this fellow or not is completely up to you. You have to complete their laps for this, and what level you get him at, you're not competing with anybody. Your team, if you get to lap 10, you're going to get him. If you get to lap 14, you're going to get him and you can rank him up once. If you get to lap 18, you can get him, you can rank him up twice. You see the way that works, all the way up to lap 50 here, where you'll be able to rank him up 4 times. Now, if you don't get there, but your team does qualify, you have to get to lap 4 to qualify. But if you get to lap 4, and you don't get any further than that, or at least you don't get to 8, let's just say that, then you're going to get Frank S time, right? So he's not quite his, Frankie, but, in terms of an epic, I suppose he's not so bad. And then, of course, if you make it to lap 8, but you don't get to 10, then you get Dr. Hazard. Not my favorite monster. In fact, I believe he's still 60 for me, just because he's like, meh. He makes creatures weak to things. Yeah, he's a lot of the reason we get a lot of bogus ones when you get like a random negative effect. You'll get his thing there and his toxins and stuff. Yeah, I'd rather just get real things like real poison or something like that. But, I mean, if you don't have him and he's a darkness one, he's a legendary. At very least, he makes good money. Look, right there. He makes good money. So, the real thing is you want to get this guy, right? So, you want to get him as high a rank as possible because, let's face it, you're going to be facing the individuals on the other side, right? I mean, in terms of darkness, I know there's a lot of possession. There is freezing. I can't think of any stuns at the moment. I can't think of any darkness creatures that's done, so we might be getting something that we don't have on that side. Oh well. Anyway, at the moment, what are we doing? You can probably tell from the little chart down below. We are on lap 5. We just actually passed lap 5 there. We were kind of stuck there for a while because we had one of those 15 must do this. I gotta say that though, there hasn't been a lot of those, so we did get good progress. We did, in fact, I think I've only seen 2 of them or something like that. So that's a very good thing. The last one was 60, you have to feed 60 food to a monster and 15 people must do it. That one was hanging there for a couple of hours on us, and as soon as we finished it, we just kind of pushed it along. Unfortunately, we now have to breed 11 epic monsters, but at least it's not one person having to do it, right? Yeah, we're no, that's coming. That's coming for sure, right? All right, in terms of us, by the way, the person who is actually leading at the moment on our team is, 1, by far the strongest person on our team, but 2, has said in the chat that they don't know how they got that score. It seems to be a glitch. So keep that in mind. Right, so there is a lot of contribution going on here, and it's doing pretty well. It's going pretty well. There's a lot of contribution. It is a tricky time of year. We're just not going to go blind there just now. And as I said, we are doing pretty well. It's been going on for a little over a day, and we're just into lap 5. So, yeah, it's looking good so far. I'm thinking maybe we should start just targeting rank 2, and you never know. We'll see what happens. That would be very good. Control creatures are those individuals that you really do want to get to high rank. Because, whoever goes first with the speed and the control usually wins. All right, so this is going to be going on for another 5 days, 15 hours and 2 minutes at the time of recording. So hopefully we can keep the momentum going. All right, very quickly, I'm just going to go over here. All right, and of course, this is the sell week. This is the good one here, where you can just grab the individual things that you want and be able to rank them up. The first 2 pulls from those 14s is going to be 14. In other words, you'll get 10, you get for 14, the next one 14, then it starts going up afterwards. But let me tell you something. If you're interested in LK9, he's probably going to pop up again in the next 4.5 days. So you can just grab him 14 twice, and then when it starts going up, you can say, you know what, I know he's going to come back. If it gets down towards the end and you really want him, then you got to do what you got to do, right? And, yeah, so the thing is, a lot of interesting individuals are showing up here. Flamerion's in again. You saw Captain Copperbeard is over here. Tessaday is very good. Shork's good. Azuriel, very good indeed. Tankarion. See, I mean, they're really throwing some good ones in here. They are. They've got some good ones. Bellabal, very good. Lord Myson. Have I seen him in here before? Yes, I have. Temerian, of course. You can get them really fast. He's really annoying. Baba Yaga, very good. So there's a lot of really good monsters in here. Really, really good. Birdgar. It's a shame he seems to be blind now. Yeah, Sparta just misses a lot. I mean, I am seriously considering taking him off my team. Because a lot of times, his first 2 attacks, No debuffs on him, no problems on the other side, misses twice. It's really starting to be a problem. It really is. So I might have to look into somebody else. Maybe Bella, you know. Or maybe a certain dragon who I'm going to be ranking up twice. He is currently ranking up once right now, by the way. Yep, a lot of interesting individuals down here. A lot of really good ones. So, you know, keep an eye open for monsters that you might want. Like, for instance, those ones that are in the shop right now. You know, in the Monster Wood. You very well might see more cells for them here. So that between the two of them, you might be able to get that monster even if you started with 0 in the first place. So that's something really good. Now, I really wanted to talk about this. Okay, so they made some changes here. All right. It looks a little different because they're showing things differently. If you look in the upper right, you notice they're showing only owned. What that means is these are the ones that I own, and you can see it's indicating that they're being used by somebody with the little mark there, right? Now, if I was to go to only missing, okay, now it's showing me the ones that I do not have, right? You might wonder, okay, what is the use of showing me what I don't have? You know, I know what I don't have. I mean, like, for instance, this one right here, this one, oh, craft. Craft? Right. You can use your lower relics in order to craft one you don't have. Now, there are exceptions to this. The newer ones and ones that possibly might be coming down the line. But you can get a lot of really good ones. Obviously, this one will resurrect you, but you have to have the essence possibility for that. And, yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's going to take a while, isn't it? They do this, though. So, in other words, it grabs as much as you need in order to craft it. Now, that means all of my bronze are in there. And a whole lot of my silver, as you can see. So, we're just going to back off of that for now. I mean, that's a great one. But as I mentioned, none of the individuals that I would use in my team actually have the essence slot available. What would I be more likely to grab? See, here's the problem with the low-level individuals and the swords. Very few of them are actually useful. But if you're looking at other swords, oh, that's one of those ones you can't craft. There's one you can craft. Okay, after hitting the target, if the target's life is above 50%, deals damage. And of course, 2 times, and you can level it up so it does a lot more damage. Something like that would be very good, you know, for like a Prince Charmless or something like that, you know. So, and Nishan Sword, same type of thing. You know, those are, the swords get good up above. Now, some of them are good down below, depending on what you do. You know, the one that does damage, extra damage if you freeze them and your character freezes. Yeah, okay, that's good. The stunning one, you know, that kind of thing. But a lot of them, if they're generic damage dealers and they don't do any of that. But in this case, you know, this kind of works, doesn't it? So, I mean, if there are, oh, and of course you can always put all of them up there, right? And, for instance, I have 2 tenacity shields, right? And one of them is on Cora and the other one is on Bella. But if I wanted another one, I could make another one. Where was the tenacity shield? Oh, that's it. Select it, and then you can say craft, right? Which means I can make another one the same way as the other thing. So, I mean, that is something, obviously, that's very useful. Shield is, you're usually going to have somebody on your team who's going to be taking hits and such. And, of course, some traps, which can be very useful as well. So, you know, the thing about it is, there are some you can't do. Obviously, you can't do this one. It's one of the newer ones, right? You got to give it to them. It could very well be that they pop in there someday. But remember, I mean, if you've been saving up the relics for a long time and you have them, like, I mean, I did in a video, I opened up 1,000 of them. I still have hundreds of them. But, you know, if I just did that, I lost all of my bronze and then probably a good chunk of my silvers, too. So I'd probably want to be careful and make sure that what I'm doing is something that I want. So I'm going to be carefully watching this, very carefully watching this to see whether or not, okay, I can make this one, will this one help my team? You know, that kind of a thing. And speaking of which, I actually have some relics. You know, I completely forgot about this. And it's something I probably wouldn't want to forget of because of things that I picked up during the maze. This chest, Yes, yes. A couple of things I picked up during the maze I might want to open up. But I do have 27 bronze, and of course, we always just add them to the mix, right? You never know, right? All right, let's do it. Okay, anything good in there? I'm seeing a lot of bronze. I'm seeing some silver. Is that what I think it is? No, that can't be. Oh, wait a minute. Charging banner. I got a gold. Isn't that awesome? And that one, of course, is very, very useful. Of course, I do have a couple of extra because I haven't identified individuals who would really want to use that. But I mean, that's not so bad. I got a charging banner for that, so that's good. All right, so we can exit from that. I have 3 silver, so we'll just check those out. I'm really interested in the 2 golds, though. Right? Okay, and that. Yeah, silvers. All right, and let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's see. Golds are good. Diamonds better. Okay, exhausting mask. After being hit, yeah, that's good. Removing stamina from your enemies from being hit, that's always a good thing. All right, and the other one is... Okay, to layer trap. Life is below all enemy speed. Enemy speed decrease. Yeah, once upon a time, the speed changes were extremely overpowered. Originally, they were useless. Then they made them extremely overpowered. And then they're kind of useless again. At least that's my opinion on the matter. So that one, I wouldn't mind trading that in for another gold. Just saying. All right. I don't know how much weight a gold actually gives you in terms of, how much of a new gold would a current gold get you? I guess you have to level it up for any real impact. Anyway, so I think that's about everything new. Hopefully we can get that individual in the race. In the meantime, in terms of war, the last war we won big. The team that was against us, they seemed to try. It's just I think we got like over 300 and something or other like that. This one, however, I know is a lot closer. So why don't we just get into that now? Okay, we do have a lead, and they have attacked more than us. These are 2 good things that work well together. And the start of the war is now early in the morning. It's drifted, and now it's early in the morning, so it's kind of a more stable situation. Hopefully, we can kind of stay in the morning and not have it drift into the afternoon anytime soon. Okay, so there's no coins left there. Then why did you put me there? All right, so what do we have? We have Underworld, we have Team Wars, and we have Light. All right, so let me see about finding an enemy. Yeah, there's Elvira's around. I'm going to be using Elvira in the first fight myself. It's just I want a chance for survival, if you know what I mean. If I get the chance to go... See, all right, so here's what I got. I got Elvira up front. Now, I don't think any of those take away positive status effects. Here's the question. Stan is obviously going to go and is going to do the debuff. Oh, you have resurrection, don't you? No, you have the healing. Okay, it's the wrong essence. I thought that was a different essence there. That could be a problem, though. Is there anything else? You have a charging banner? No, you have a vitality banner. Okay, that one makes sense. Charging banner on him wouldn't make any sense. I'm very concerned with the cane. All right, well, we're going to do this. And I'm hoping that Stan will be able to go and then Mordred will be able to go. Like boom, boom, like that. Because otherwise, while we're waiting in between that gap, I could see Stan dying. And I don't want to lose points. Okay, they're going to be one after the other. Oh, you're going to be evading, aren't you? Wait a minute. No, you're not. Okay. Let's see. All right, well, obviously fire cursed. Oh, you're evading up there. That's going to be a big problem. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Oh. I wish you removed positive status effects, but in this case, it's not going to matter anyway. All right, he's going to kill someone. Oh, you attacked Elvira. Okay, you attacked Elvira. Damage boost and precision, because I need Mordred to do this. Oh, I can just hit you. Oh, you're evading again, are you? Not a lot I can do about that, is there? And I can't do the group... Now I have to sit on it. All right. Okay, now you're in trouble. All right. Just kind of hit him. Oh, you're dead. Okay, that was good. I'm a little concerned about that. All right. They can be very annoying with that whole hiding thing. Okay, so that was my first team. My second team has got a little less on the protection side, but it's fairly strong, though. I do want to make sure we can... Oh, I don't want to fight Ragnarok. That just nothing goes right from that. I also don't want to deal with... all right, what do we have here? What do your speeds look like? Their support speed. All right, let me just throw up who I'm going to throw up. I don't think I'm going to go with this team because they look like they got a lot going there. Where is... Okay, she's going first. Now, who did I use over here? I think I used Bella. I know in the future I'll have some really good options. Not that Bella at 110 with a couple of really great relics like that is a bad option. All right, now I'm pretty sure that I went with Kane here. So we are getting some support speed here. Unfortunately, I can't do bleeding on you in the front, can I? But I can take care of everybody else. All right, so how fast are you going? 71. I got that. I got that. I got that. Is there anything... You don't have a charging banner. What do you have? Okay, that's going to heal you. All right. Well, obviously, she's a lot faster here. Actually, I believe she's faster without their help. But I don't know how this is going to go. But I did notice that Bella didn't have any damage. I don't get that one. All right. All right. Obviously, this... All right, your job is to kill the others. All right, so we're going to do that. And that kills you. Okay, this one. And this one. Okay, you're all by yourself now. Okay, whole new hit. That really is a lot of damage there. Okay, and yes, a charging banner, which is a really good thing. Boom, boom, you're dead. Okay, no problem. Yeah, whoever goes first really has a strong possibility of winning. All right, like I said, we have a lead. That's a good thing, and we'll see whether or not we can continue to keep a lead here. It does seem to be fairly close. It looks like it could go either way, depending. We did have a lot of participation in the last one. There was only like 17 or 18 attacks left on our side, so... that was very good. All right, so let's move on to PvP. Because we certainly haven't had enough of that now, have we? No, we haven't. All right, I did do some fights for... the race, so my trophy title is around where I would like it. All right, but let's go in and get some teams. By the way, we're not fighting that one. That's kind of, in a way, that's kind of really mean. Putting a 110 Ragnarok all by himself. I mean, you went to a lot of trouble just to, I guess, get him beaten up easily so you can lose some points. You know, put a comma in there. Don't do that to Ragnarok, you know? Really, don't do that. It took a lot of work to get that. Yeah, Mr. Sparta just seems to be missing a lot now. I don't know if they made some adjustment, but it does seem to be happening. He misses those first two a lot, and it's actually nearly costed me fights. Okay, so let's go. Our first team today was suggested by Tiffany Houseman, and Tiffany wanted to see... Oh, and by the way, I pulled 2 teams from the comments of 749 and 2 from the comments of 750 because, you know, you're going to get teams in both of them. So that's the way I did it. So the first 2 are actually from 749. And Tiffany wanted to see, we're starting with Mordred. All right, next up, we're going with light. And this is going to be Dorothy. And then finally, also in the light, but a little further down, and that's going to be Nana. All right, so obviously we're going to be doing freezing. No, yeah, we're doing freezing, and we are immune to possession. All right, the problem with up the middle is the Kihaku, the only one who's immune to freezing in our team is actually Nana. But is Dorothy going to be going first? The idea I was given is that obviously Dorothy is going to go first. She's going to have Mordred use his big one, right? All right, we'll go up the middle. Because we have the advantage, at least in terms of a lot of their denial won't affect us. All right, okay, no support speed. So that means Dorothy, then Nana. If they're alive after that, right? Okay, strength from beyond. Okay, whenever I have Stan do his debuffs, I use Ashmaker. But Stream of Flames actually does more damage. And enough damage, apparently. Unless, of course, you miss somebody who really is not a great idea to miss. Alright, well, chill. Okay, that was good. Okay, you have a second chance. Take advantage of it. Thank you. He's going like, send me in, boss. I can beat that Minotaur. You're not high enough rank. Oh, hi. I actually wouldn't have called you Mary, just saying that while I spin this, since you're going to be running this wheel for a while. So, I mean, they didn't really mean that. You said, okay, I'm glad. There's no, hard feelings. It was just a little joke, I wouldn't do that. Okay, so let's go with our next team. Our next team was suggested by Critical Galaxy, and Critical had a K in the beginning. And Critical wanted to see over in darkness, and that's going to be Fido. Next up, we're going over to Earth, and here he is right there. We have some grog going. And finally, in the darkness, oh, he's right there, Simon. All right, so we got a lot of stuff here. We're going with possessions, though, so we have to keep that in mind. How much damage do I have? I'm wondering about up the middle. Or do I want to do the one on the right? Well, the one on the right, none of them are immune to possession. All right, let's do that. I don't know what they're doing for denial. Oh, they're not doing anything for denial. Okay, I kind of thought that they might actually have some good stuff, but apparently not. Apparently a 105 metalhead is only good for gold, right? Yeah, a support stamina on a 115 in Jenica. Okay. At least there's health on the Oros, right? Okay, listen, I think you guys probably actually do want to work for me. Okay, she didn't want to work for us. Alright, so in this case, we're just going to do this then. Okay, let's see. That'll do damage. That'll do more damage. Okay, he's got 2 torture effects on him down below. Can we add another one? Well, actually, at the moment, he's blind and he's also on our side. So let me just see here. Possession and nightmares. Well, I mean, he is on our side at the moment. So if I do this, I'm essentially just giving him nightmares, which is good. It's another torture effect. Yeah, but that's not going to make any difference. You're dead next round. How about some poison on top? Okay, and victory! Team number 2 was victorious. I'm glad we're on the right page here. I've had some guys who are real contrarians, and yeah, they would do that. The contrarians. But you and me, we got this thing down, right? the ruins and other things. Okay, I think we might have a problem here. All right, so that was team number 2. Let's go with team number 3. And, of course, we're skipping over to the comments of 750 for this now. Our third team was suggested by Samatis Roblox. I hope I said that right. And Samatis wanted to see. And the theme of this one is a little bit... I'm scratching my head a little bit. Now, there was an exclamation for this, for each one of them. But it's like, I'm thinking that there would probably be better options for this, for the theme. We'll just grab the team first and we'll talk about that. All right, we're going over to Magic, and then we're going to grab Bowser. And then finally, we're going over to Thunder. And we're just going to grab, where is Peter? Yeah, Peter doesn't have my best stuff on him. Okay, and the theme of this is Egyptian gods. Somehow I think that there might have been better options for that theme. Anyway, let's see what we're doing here. All right, we're okay. Well, I mean, he's not the fastest that I have here, right? Wormy, or pardon me, she's not the fastest that I have, and she's going to be using possessions. We're a little bit iffy on damage too. All right, I'm not going to do the team. I would have done the team on the left, except the is a 99, and I don't want to do that. Up the middle, not even going to consider it. Nope. And that's an incomplete team, so we're going to do a refresh. Up the middle, it's tempting for the challenge, but no. On the team on the left, absolutely no. I'm going to try one more. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking up the middle. I don't have enough damage to deal with Kuro Brutalis, and the other two will do a lot of damage to me. I mean, up the middle is going to be hard as it is, because there's two 130s there, and there's epics on the other side, even though they're, one of them's a 120, but there are epics. All right, I don't have much choice in the matter. Painted myself into a corner, so we're doing this one. I suppose the good thing about it is there's no immunity to possession. I think you're hardened. No, you're immune to blind. Okay. Okay, well, let's go and see how this works out. Oh, you're going first. Oh, wow, that's a big problem, isn't it? Okay. Well, let's get the possession down. So he was actually fast. I guess when you're 130, you're just really fast, right? Okay. Yeah, that's a big problem here. With my luck, the ones that I stun, well, I can't stun him. I'll probably stun the guy in the front. All right, tell you what, why don't we just go for the single target stun on you while your friends beat up on you? Oh, you didn't do anything. Isn't that nice? What did you do with your turn? Oh, you shielded us? Is that what you did? Okay. All right, multi-effect eggs, low damage, blind, and burn. Okay, you're immune to blind in the front, and you're immune to blind down there, so we just want the burning, right? Okay, you're still immune to stun there. Can I kill anybody? I can't kill anybody. Apply shield. Okay, that's true. Yeah, that's something we can do. I'm wasting a turn at this point, though. All right. I got to get rid of him in the front. He's a healer. Okay, and now he's taunting. Yep, we're dead. We're dead probably from the beginning. As soon as I only had this one left as an option, we were dead. All right. Yeah, stuns all around. Didn't get anybody, did you? Okay. Yeah, it's over. All right, sorry about that. Maybe I should have picked one of the easier teams in the beginning as an opponent. Unfortunately, it kind of escalated there at the end. All right, so we have one more team left, and that team is from... Oh, let's go in here. All right, like I said, this is our fourth and final team, and that team is from Not Meep K the Rat. And Not Meep K the Rat wanted to see... And by the way, I'm guessing at this first one, because what was given to me was the Baron. So I'm assuming you mean the Baroness. Hopefully she won't take offense to that. Next up, we're going over to Fire. And where is... Oh, that reminds me. Maybe we'll do that in another episode. We have Kai. And finally, we have... Of course, do I have that kind of patience? We have Kami. So we got a lot of good stuff here. So let's see what we can kill here. Ouch. There's a lot of ouching going on here. If I did up the middle... Okay, we're going to hit the refresh button here. Okay, I mean... Ooh, ouch. To the team on the right. I mean, we could probably do the team on the left if we want a challenge. All right, we'll do that. It's risky, but I think, okay, the runes aren't so terrific except for him. He's got good runes on him. All right, let's go and see how this works out. All right, and let's start with this one. Okay, we got a possession on him. That's great. I'm hoping he uses his big one on his friends. Although the pattern has been he'll charge, you know what I mean? Or maybe he'll heal himself. We'll see what happens. All right, let's do the, since we have the opportunity, we'll do the Dust Storm for the Stamina Leak. And miss everybody? Why? Okay, you're immune to stun. You're tough. Okay, there are two who are tough. Fine. He's immune to stun. He doesn't have, like, hardening or anything like that. So the fact that all three of them are missed is BS. All right. I think I actually want to set them on fire, though. Ignite. Actually, ignite. All right, we'll ignite them first. Did you actually do anything? The fatigue. I don't think he actually did anything. Which makes complete sense. All right. How about I got a great combo for you. Here's a combo. Take that off, and let's take another shot at this. Okay, we took care of the one that I wouldn't have mind taking care of. I really don't want the fatigue doing anything to us, so I just reset his activated his cooldowns, I should say. All right, and then of course I'm going to do Unstoppable Raiders to get our stuff back. All right, and then you can do this. Okay, and unfortunately you need to charge. Let me think. Artifact, there's no artifacts over there. I doubt she qualifies in. I know she makes artifacts, but she doesn't do artifacts. Why don't we just, since we have the opportunity, why don't we just activate her cooldowns and then charge. Alright, and let's try this again. Okay, he was immune to everything in the front. Ignite again? Okay, that's him dead. Alright, let me think. And we're just going to do regeneration and stamina. Okay, we'll do the dust cloud again. Finally landed it on somebody, huh? Alright, let's see. Massive damage. I don't need massive damage because I want him dead. Yeah, I want him dead. Okay, that's good. You made yourself an artifact hater. I don't see any artifacts. Just thought I'd point that out. But I'm going to take the double damage off. You don't want double damage. Nothing good comes from that. Deactivate cooldowns? Sure. Alright, and let's think. We'll just do this. Some more regeneration. Because I think I want to use that massive one now. There we go. Okay. They won. And one more. Didn't see you there for the third fight, but I just know you're going to give me... Are we going to have a problem? I think that what you should do is think about what you've done. Maybe look in the mirror. No, actually don't look in the mirror. Just think about what you've done. This is a relationship we're trying to build here. You know what I mean? Some people just want to get off on the wrong foot, you know? Okay, and I think we're done. All right, so we got the race. We got the sale, of course. And we have the new Relic creation. So remember, if you're going to spend everything you have to make something, a diamond one, yeah, make sure it's the one you want, you know, because it's going to be pretty costly. So, yeah, I mean, base it around whoever you're going to use on the team. I mean, that resurrection one is amazing if it's on the right person. Just saying. Like, for instance, I think that went on... Well, let's just see for a second here. Equip. Select monster. Category. Essence. Okay, it would go on... it'd go on Kane. That's pretty cool. Bella's a possibility. So... Mordred. Actually, Mordred has it. That's interesting. I didn't realize that. And Jazzy. All right. Kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. We'll have to see. As I said, I'll have to decide, you know, of the guys I have, what do I really need for them, you know? Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. So, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See you.